भाई जितनी हाई एक्सपेक्टेशंस थी इस गेम से उतनी ही एंटी क्लाइमैक्टिक एंडिंग हुई है इस गेम की. इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान, द रेन वॉशेज द गेम अवे. एंड इट्स लाइक जब हम लोग बचपने में क्रिकेट खेलने जाते थे और एक टीम बैटिंग करके चली जाती थी अपने घर. दैट वाज द काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन फॉर पाकिस्तान हियर. बट इंडियाज टॉप ऑर्डर collapse was kind of written way before, way in advance, and everyone knew that was going to happen. And we were all just hoping that maybe Kohli, Sharma, all the rest of the players have kind of learned from their mistakes and maybe they'll know how to do it. And मैंने आज live stream में कहा भी था, for those who didn't tune into that, that Shaheen ko Sharma and Gill are playing him really well so far, and this was 4-5 overs in right before Sharma got out. And then right after that Kohli comes in, glorious cover drive to start off his innings, and then the fifth or sixth ball he gets out as well. This is completely unacceptable. I think for a team like India to be preparing for a World Cup, you wouldn't consider them as competitors or top four quality kind of right now, because you need that top order to perform. And I don't expect Sharma and Kohli to step up against teams like Zimbabwe, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. I expect them to step up against New Zealand, Australia, England, Pakistan. These guys are strong. This is where you need to step up. Up next game in Nepal ke against, if I see Kohli scoring a century, will I be happy with that? Not at all, because I know what Kohli is capable of and what he's lacking in terms of his gameplay and what he needs to improve. Against teams like Pakistan, he needs to be scoring those runs. Yes, he's got a history of good record. He's got a good average against that team, but you can't be leaving those opportunities. And it's just not Kohli that I'm singling out here. Other than Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya, who really stepped up today and said, okay, I'm going to take this game on my shoulders and bring it home. There was no one there. And yes, we got to a respectable total because of the two not all-rounders, two middle order batsmen that we've got. But this top order collapse has just been happening for India for way too long. Left-handed bowlers, we are lacking in that area. Mitchell Stark is someone that we really fear out, and now Shaheen Afridi as well, who's gotten 4 wickets today on a pitch, and at fast bowlers tonight got all 10 wickets. So kind of just shows you what kind of pitch it was and what India were prepared for. Not playing Shami, having only Siraj as their kind of fast bowling option. Yes, you need Thakur for that tail-ending batting position. He can bowl the medium pacing ball, get a few odd wickets here and there, but he's not as reliable as Shami. So I don't know what that was in that perspective. And to be fair, those who can counter me by saying maybe Pakistan wouldn't have gotten there, I think Pakistan have got the quality. There's a reason why they're number one. That's why I would have said 266 is a very chaseable target for Pakistan. The average score on that pitch is 290. Obviously, last game, with Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, it was a very odd kind of situation where Bangladesh got out quite early. Sri Lanka had the capacity to be able to bat to 40 overs, take it very slow, take the game deep, and not rush it around. And they still lost 5 wickets, which is kind of just shows the kind of pitch it is and how difficult it is to bat on. But at the same time, India really need to work on their top order batsmen, guys. It's funny enough, this was an irrelevant match if you consider it in that way, because India will most likely win against Nepal, and then we'll obviously see India versus Pakistan again in the Super 4. And that's when the real challenge starts for India, because in the other pool, when you've got Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, all three kicking off and playing well, you can have either of those matchups in there. And in the Super 4, you can't afford to lose a single game, because it gets really tough on from there. And the last thing you want is to lose your opening game in the Super 4. So India need to really work on what they're kind of building for the World Cup. Ishan Kishan at number 4, I think he was listed as number 3. Was Shreyas Iyer, I think it was, that he was listed at number 3, but he did come in at number 4, and that's something that I want to test out. I want to see Kohli play at number 4 and see how he performs there, because I feel like with the top order, India collapses so often that Kohli playing at number 4 will come in within the first 20 overs. So it kind of rules out that whole coming in at number 4, playing out the innings from 30 to 50 overs kind of situation in the ideal way. So for someone like Kohli, I would maybe try him out down the order and see how that goes for him. Other than that, obviously we didn't get to see much from the Indians bowling perspective, so they'll be roaring to go for the next game as well. Smart decision by Sharma, would I say, for the toss. I feel like maybe it could have gone either way, and if it was a T20 game, by the end of it, Pakistan would have had to chase down 150 that was on the board due to DLS, which I think India might have struggled to defend. but something like chasing down 460 in 45 overs was something that Pakistan might have not been able to do. 260 actually might have not been able to do. So it could have gone either way. But at the end of the day, good performance by India, recovering well. Positives to take from it, but a lot of negatives as well that they need to fix on before they come in for the next game. Let us know what your thoughts were. Pakistani bowling, I will credit them right before I end this video. Shaheen Shah Afridi, Haris Rauf and Naseem Shah really showed their skill today. This is one of the greatest Pakistani bowling attack I have seen. Obviously, if I was to ask my dad or anyone else, they would all say the 90s, the 80s when they had Wasim Akram, Shoaib Akhtar, Imran Khan. These guys were legendary bowlers. But let us know what your thoughts are on this game. Whether you think India deserved to win, India deserved, or would you think Pakistan would have won? And follow us for more for content on a daily basis. Make sure you guys subscribe because we do live streams on important matches and as many matches as we can, and covering all the cricket details for everyone to see. So let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys next time.